back to Sunrise. Listen, we're ushering in carried a new read. Yes, and we have new reads for spring. And today it's all about From Shadows to Sunshine, My Jamaican Boyhood, a heartfelt memoir that takes readers on a journey through the landscape of Aracabessa, Jamaica. Now, it takes us to a bustling fishing community, capturing both the beauty and the struggles of tenement yard life, the importance of family and community, and the obstacles faced within an educational system. Now, author Dr. Leo Gillings is here to share so much more. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
It feels nice to hear about talk about your bookie.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. And of course, I want to speak about something that's relatable, from struggle to hope. So many persons can relate to that, and I really want to start there because that's the book's theme. Yes. Moving from struggle to hope. You know, how did you go from the shadows to finding your place in what is called sunshine?
It's a good question. You know, Aracabessa was once a thriving community.
Yes.
Back before the 60s. It's a banana port. And so the people lived off the produce and the exports, because ships used to come to Aracabessa and bring banana from there to Europe and other places. And so in 1969, 71, somewhere there, the port went away. So the 70s was when I grew up, when the township became somewhat of a ghost town. People had nothing to do. And so my hope of leaving there was kind of slim. So I'd failed common entrance, right? And that was, when you read the book, you'll see the journey there. Yes. I failed common entrance and I failed the grade 9 achievement, but it wasn't because I wasn't capable. But Aracabessa Primary School, which was an all-age school, was one out of probably about 40 all-age school across St. Mary, and only one high school, St. Mary's High. And so we had a quota, probably 6 to 8 students who can pass from Aracabessa at that time. And so, you know, I just didn't meet that quota, right? Yes. And so my journey took me to what was called junior secondary school at the time. Now it's Aracabessa High, but it was a junior secondary, just went up to grade 9. And so a lot of students who were just ahead of me only went to grade 9, just as the all-age school. I got lucky because they extended it after that. And so, you know, we didn't take O-levels, so we weren't prepared for the broader Jamaica community, right? In fact, I can tell you this one, what I found out was that we were prepared to work in the banana industry. Not to lead the country. We were prepared to go to the ground and to the field and do everything. That's what it was. And so my journey, I got lucky when a teacher, Mrs. Waite, actually came over because she knew that I was capable. And she put an application in my hand and said, fill this out, don't ask any question. And I filled it out. 2 years later, I got a call from Sam Sharp Teachers College. But I did, you know, I had three choices in those days for the college that you want to go to. And there was Michael, Monig, and Sam Sharp. Michael would have been my first choice if I had O-level, exactly, right? But I put it third. I really wanted to go to Michael. But Sam Sharp was a brand new college. I felt that I failed common entrance, I failed grade 9. Let me choose a college that, you know, is up and coming so that I can get a chance. And man, I got a chance, and I just didn't look back there. You know, so the book is all about all the journeys through Aracabessa, all the little things that we did, things that most people don't want to talk about. Many people, when they go through their lives, because of the difficulties, because I grew up in a tenement yard situation where we had a latrine, we had a little kitchen with you know, and there's 6 rooms, 2 buildings, and each room, not each bedroom, no, each room had a family. So during my time, there were 32 people running around in that. Each room, that's 6 rooms with 32 people. And so
The classic tenement yard situation.
Classic tenement yard situation.
You made a point about the other things that persons would not speak about. What brought you, or what happened in that moment when you decided, I am going to tell this story. I am going to document this for all to read about?
Honestly, I was ashamed of even going to junior secondary school. As I grew and went to college, I didn't want to tell anybody that I went to junior secondary school. You know, that just doesn't sound right. Because we have to talk about KC and JC, and I mean, who wants to be, you know, in those? But when I went to America, I found me. I found who I was, because I realized that my journey was even better than what I even expected after going to grade 7 and failed. I came on 42 out of 43 because I lost my, when I was sure that I was going to pass common entrance, right? And when I got to grade 7, I just give up. And so there were 43 of us in the class and I came 42. But then by the time I got to grade 8, I realized, I said, shoot, I can't be down here, you know? And so I buckled up and they moved me back from 8C back into 8A, and that was a turning point. So as I go through life, I saw that I had opportunities, different turning points that's making things a little bit better for me each time. And as I said, well, you know, I'm doing well. It's time for me to start telling my story.
But it's also such a lovely thing to see that sometimes when we share our vulnerabilities and when we share our shame and the things that are difficult about our lives that actually turn out to make us very resilient and very confident, it gives other people the room to do the same. So I want to know where we can find the book. I know you're going to be reading an excerpt for us as well. Is that right?
Well, if you want, I can read the first
that would be great. That would be great.
Paragraphs.
But tell us where we can get it first and
It's
foremost.
on Amazon, and you can just look for Leo Gilling. It's the only Leo Gilling in the world.
Perfect. I love that.
What's the doctorate in? What's the doctorate in?
I'm in criminal justice and criminology.
Wow.
I did that double.
From no common entrance to doctorate.
That's right. That's right. All right. Are we going to be reading out, or do you? What are we doing, guys? Tell me. Okay, we're going to be reading out. All right, let's go.
Well, I hope we can match up to the you know.
You're going to be great.
All right. So here we go. I racked my brain, rattled it around, and dug really, really deeply. Yet I found myself coming up blank. After an extensive mental search, I admitted that my earliest vivid memory is from when I was about 3 or 4. I can't remember anything from before that age. There was no faint recollection, just a complete void in my self-awareness. It's as if life and time didn't exist before I turned 4. My memory has always been unique, and it seems that the world truly began to exist for around 4. Since then, every detail of my surroundings has been etched in my mind with remarkable clarity, preserving each moment and experience as if they were brand new. I can vividly recall the sights, the sounds, the smell, people, and the atmosphere in my small community as I jockey rode on my mom's shoulder home from church.
Oh, I love that.
Awesome.
What a picture you painted just right there.
Yes,
I
with the
love that.
words.
I love that.
Awesome.
Oh, man, guys. Thank you so much for being here. That was Dr. Leo Gillings with his page-turning memoir, From Shadows to Sunshine. You're definitely going to want to read that. Up next is the news. Listen, I feel like I need to read more and more and more. I love that. You should do audiobooks. I love that.